Hello Terraria enthusiasts, my name is James, and now last week we took a look at a $56 PC and we tried running Terraria on it, and I think we were all pretty impressed with how Terraria actually ran. We were getting like smooth 30 FPS with a little 800 by 600 ratio with all of the graphics kind of lowered down. Now a lot of you were asking, hey, can you try Minecraft on this little machine, and can you try a few other things? So I'm going to be trying out two versions of Minecraft today, and I'm also going to be trying out Stardew Valley because I absolutely love that game and I'd love to play it on this little thing, and we're also testing out the Binding of Isaac Rebirth since I've been playing that a lot. So if you didn't see the first video, we're working off a Lenovo Idea Stick 300. It's a tiny little PC that has like a little CPU, 2GB of RAM, 32GB of internal storage, and is currently being sold at a little bit higher than $56. It was $56 when I bought it, and you can still find these brand new on eBay for that price. It's just all the outlets have kind of jacked the prices up because they know people are going to buy these for Christmas. Anyway, let's kind of get into this. So just like before, we're using an Elgato to actually film all of this so we can test the actual quality of the games without kind of rendering it, down with a bit of software. Right, so the first thing we're trying out is the Windows 10 edition of Minecraft. This is said to be the best edition of Minecraft to actually run on your computer if it's a little bit, naff, because it's essentially just a port of the mobile version. Right, so let's test this out. So I've already jumped in, I've already activated everything, and if we go into my world, this was just the world I just created just to get everything rolling, because before, when we were trying to make a world in Terraria, it took a really long time, and making a world in Minecraft, yeah, that took a really, really long time. So it's kind of slow to be building in terrain. So what does that hint to you guys? Do you think it's going to look good or not? Right, okay, well, it's instantly loaded in with the Festive Mashup pack on. This is actually the texture pack that's being sold this month. And, it actually runs really, really well. Like, compared to how I first ever played Minecraft, like 6 years ago now. I played Minecraft 6 years ago, and my god, it didn't look anything like this. It looks pretty damn awful. But, yeah, I'm pretty impressed with this. The Windows 10 edition actually runs really well. If we go into the graphics, though, everything is completely turned down. Like, if we go into video and we go into these settings, fancy graphics are turned off, beautiful skies, fancy leaves. If we turn on fancy graphics and beautiful skies, I'll just show you right now. You know what, actually, that's actually completely fine. Like, that is there's some small dips in frames per second, but I'm pretty happy with that. As long as the game is around 30 frames per second, I'm honestly not even that bothered. I play a lot of games that are kind of retro looking anyway, so frames have never really bothered me. It's just that when I play a lot of games, I play on a quite a beefy PC, and I think I've just become a bit of a PC snob. I really don't mean to, though. But yeah, no, this actually works pretty well. It's kind of bumped a few more things up. I do know one thing, though. This will not run in full 720p. If you make this full screen, yeah, it really, really doesn't run well. All right, let's try this out again. Fancy leaves. Yeah, let's turn that on. We could probably turn up the render settings 20 chunks. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that's pretty smooth. Once again, that does look better than when I first ever played Minecraft. When I first played Minecraft, it was juttering all over the place. Now, that's the Windows 10 edition. Let's try the Java edition, which is known for being quite RAM intensive. So let's give it a go. Alright, so this is the 1.11 edition of Minecraft using the Java version, and I've already done all the settings to basically minimum and created a new world so that we can actually have a little look at it. But yeah, so obviously we know that this is the more intensive version of Minecraft. How do you guys think this one will run? Right, I'm guessing that we will get 30 FPS with everything down, but I don't think it will look great. Okay, so everything's already turned down. Opened up my inventory. Hey, look at my little character. I've had this account, like I say, for like 6 years, and yeah, that's my that was my classic look. Huh. Right. Okay. Well, the good thing is we can open up F3 here. Right. So we're currently getting 12 FPS. I'm gonna put that down to we're just loading in. But yeah, it's capping out at like 21. I set it so that it would only max out at 30 FPS, but I just wanted to see what this would do. Yeah, it's. I mean, it's doing all right. I mean, it does look considerably worse than the other version we tried. But you have to remember the Java edition is like such a a more It's definitely the better edition of Minecraft. It's kind of easy to put it like that. It's definitely the better one. You can use mods. it's a little bit more accessible. But my god, it doesn't run well. Right, so this is what I've got it on. Max frame rate is locked at 30. Let's bump this up to 60, just see if it does anything. Smooth lighting is off. Everything's off, essentially. Brightness is on moody. We could turn that up. I like it nice and bright. Mid-map levels. Let's turn this down. Let's see if we can turn this down and see what it'll do. Nothing. It's crashed. Yeah, that's the problem with this. Obviously, as we test out these games, you know, the CPU is going to start burning really hot. And, yeah, I think we may have a crash here, guys. Yeah, that's our first crash. Not bad, though. It does run, but I think when I started to mess with it, it really didn't like it. So we're going to go on to the Binding of Isaac, and then we're going to go on to Stardew Valley. Hey! I say that. Oh, no. No, it is. Yeah. That's crashed. Okay, so we have the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. So, from the looks of it, this actually runs pretty smooth. Let's see if we can kind of transition between rooms. Not bad. D7 as well. Well, let's take back our D6. Yeah, this actually runs pretty well. This is, I'd say this is actually just a little bit more smoother than the Vita version of the Binding of Isaac, which is, unfortunately, apparently not capable of actually running the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth DLC. Well, according to them. I think they're working on it now. Either way, pretty smooth. I mean, I play on a Vita because I like the convenience of it. You know, I'm pretty happy with this. Let's move on. Yeah, it's nice and smooth, actually. And, yeah, considering we have to run Steam in the background for this one, yeah, it's good. Look at these little flies. Let's get them all. Yeah, I really, really like the Binding of Isaac. Let's actually try this one in full screen. Let's see how it runs now. Wow, it actually runs pretty well. You know what? I'm actually... Out of all the ones so far, I'm most shocked at this, because the Binding of Isaac actually uses a lot of little tiny visual effects. You probably don't notice them, like little god rays, shadowing, particle effects. It's got a lot of particle effects, and I really thought that would bring this this one down. But considering actually the original Binding of Isaac was made to be a Flash game, I'm pretty impressed with the Binding of Isaac Rebirth on this. Well, Afterbirth, technically. Yeah, looking awesome. Right, so it's on to Stardew Valley next, which is something I really, really hope runs smooth. And I haven't really thought about it. Stardew Valley is a retro-looking game, but it's got a lot to it. It's got a lot to it. Right, let's just end this. Right, on to Stardew Valley. Alright, so we have Stardew Valley up next, and like I say, I hope this one runs well. So I've already got a little character to actually test this on. Let's see. A little bit slow on these loading times. I'm not used to that, I will admit. But, you know, it's showing good signs so far because the menus were nice and smooth. But this really is it's not good. Oh, it's actually it's stolen some of the ones from Steam. Right. Okay. This is James, and it's on Please Run Farm. Let's actually test this out. This is using the 1.1 edition of Stardew Valley, so it's the edition with more stuff in it. Huh. Right. Okay. Oh my god, that is so buttery smooth. Out of all of the games so far, this one yeah, this one just trumps them all. Stardew Valley, my god. Eric Barone, you have made you've made an insanely polished game, man. Wow. Stardew Valley runs on a $56 PC. That honestly is like mind-blowing to me. And it's not that just it runs in 1080p. It's super smooth. Oh man, that is fantastic. I know it's a retro-looking game. And, you know, a lot of you want to see what a Call of Duty might look like. It wouldn't run the slightest. But, yeah, I'm pretty impressed with this. That's awesome. This is great. So the tiny PC is shaped up to be something of a little bit of a miracle. It was kind of interesting to see all of your comments saying, hey, this actually runs better than my laptop. It's all to do with when these components were made. You know, we're rocking a CPU that, you know, maybe for a $56 PC, but it was made this year. Anyway, guys, have an absolutely fantastic day. If you're new around these parts, make sure to click that subscribe button. Here at Chippy Gaming, I like to do lots of fun stuff like this, especially involving games that look like this. Have an absolutely fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.